Let me tell you something, bruh. If a woman has a child by somebody else and you bring that child into your home, it's still a broken home. There's a circle of life. Mother, father, child. You can't fix that circle back. So that child is still from a broken home. Let's check it out.
Side, baby. You good? Whatever you say. Black love. Let me say what happens with black love and just love in general. As a man, follow what the woman says. You know what I'm saying? If she says she sits there, she stands there, wherever it is. We follow what the beautiful queen has to say.
Now, I want y'all to. Now I know what y'all think about that. Let me go ahead and break this down before y'all embarrass yourself putting in there saying he a simp. Man, that ain't no simping. That's actually some pretty dope pimping right there. Them pimp principles. And I'll tell y'all why it's pimp principles right now. Y'all might want to write this down. If you notice, when he said we listen to the woman, he referenced little simple shit. Like, baby, where you want to stand? What side you want to stand on? Let her have that. That's nothing. That don't affect your life. That's little simple shit. That's something you don't even want to have to think about. When you stand up there, you see how he didn't know? He like, where you want to stand at? We don't even think about that because he's Lorenz Tate. She's his wife, Thomasina. We don't know her. She don't never be on no red carpet nowhere unless she would.
Well, it's a clip from Dr. BOA. Now, Sinful the P already called this fool out, but he's still around. Rest in peace, Sinful the P. I was there when you roasting him on your live. It was too funny. I listened to the live over and over. But this shit, he's still out there claiming he got pimp principles. And he applying to the square world. He ain't got no pimp principles. And any square to believe these are pimp principles, you need to slap yourself, Tony. Slap yourself. Stick yourself, Tony. Slap yourself with a powder. Get like Mike S. with a powder. Hold on. Let me play this bullshit.
Let me tell you something, bro. If a woman has a child by somebody else and you bring that child into your home, it's still a broken home. There's a circle of life. Mother, father, child. You can't fix that circle back. So that
nigga, the circle of life ain't mother, father, child. He going back on his own goddamn message. The circle of life is God, father, mother, child. Not mother, father, child. You putting a bitch first, nigga? Fuck out of here. It's God, father, mother, child. The children belong to mother. The mother belong to father. Father belong to God. In that order. But let me finish. Let me play this shit. That ain't the shit I was really gonna get on about, but I had to say that.
Child is still from a broken home. Let's check it out.
Side, baby. You good? Whatever you say. Black love. Let me say what happens with black love and just love in general. As a man, follow what the woman says. You know what I'm saying? If she says she sits there, she stands there, wherever it is. We follow what the beautiful queen has to say.
Now, I want y'all to. Now I know what y'all think about that. Let me go ahead and break this down before y'all embarrass yourself putting in there saying he a simp. Man, that ain't no simping.
Nigga, that's simping. I don't give a fuck what you talking about. He said follow what the woman say. A pimp don't follow what the woman say. But he said it's pimp principles behind it. Let me hear his bullshit ass logic.
That's actually some pretty dope pimping right there.
Where the pimping at? A non-pimp, right? A non-pimp telling you that's pretty dope pimping. Where the pimping in his statement? You listen to a square-ass actor. I ain't getting no disrespect to Lorenz Tate, but he ain't the pimping, and you ain't either. Fuck out of here, gang goofy-ass nigga.
Pimp principles. And I'll tell y'all why it's pimp principles.
What pimp principles? I want to hear this.
Write this down. If you notice, when he said we listen to the woman, he referenced little simple shit. Like, baby, where you want to stand?
Nigga, writing what down? I ain't got to write it down. I've been a pimp over 20 motherfucking years. I ain't never heard this pimp principle. You listen to the woman. Oh, little simple shit. Little simple shit like what? When do the pimp listen to the hoe? When do the pimp listen to the hoe, nigga? Don't worry, I'll wait. You ain't never been pimping. You admitted you a dope boy. And then you try to get on the last shit on my other show. I exposed that he trying to get on Slim Thug. But I had to pull this card from the time when Sinful roasted that ass. And I'm going to get into that beef too. When Sinful roasted that ass, then he admitted I'm a dope boy. You know, that's where I got my money from. I ain't never been a pimp. Pimp's low down. But then he telling people this pimp principles. This is pimping. This some cold pimping. Where the cold pimping at? The pimp don't listen to the hoe. The hoe listen to the pimp. What the fuck is you talking about? That's what I'm saying. These squares need to shut the fuck up about ism and pimping. You ain't pimping. You talk about square relationship. This a nigga that's married. Ain't nothing. No, like I say, I respect Lorenz Tate. He a good ass actor, but he ain't the pimping. Where the pimping at? I don't hear no pimping in this statement. Or none of this shit you even speaking, nigga.
What side you want to stand on? Let her have that. That's nothing. That don't affect your life. That's little simple shit.
Nigga, the bitch already supposed to know what she supposed to stand at. He ain't got a pimp, ain't got to say it. He be like, oh, which side you want to stand on? Oh, I'm going to listen to her. Bitch, you know you stand by my side. It don't matter if the left or the right. If I got 3 bitches, one bitch on one side, one bitch on the other side, and the other bitch on the other side of the other bitch. They already know where they stand. You ain't got to listen to them. They already know. They supposed to already know. You don't gotta listen. A pimp ain't gonna listen to the bitch. He listen to the bitch in certain situations, but he ain't listen to the bitch in that situation. Man, stop it. This motherfucker, if you don't stop it.
That's something you don't even want to have to think about. When you stand up there, you see how he didn't know? He like, where you want to stand at? We don't even think about that because he's Lorenz Tate. She's it.
Like he said, he's Lorenz Tate and that's his wife. That's some square shit. Where the pimping at? He ain't said nothing about no pimping. Where's the pimping? What principle I'm supposed to write down? Cause you ain't said no pimping shit. That shit was lame as a motherfucker. Stop it, man.
Wife, Thomasina. We don't know her. She don't never be on no red carpet nowhere unless she with family.
All right, look, man. Like I said, he ain't say no pimping shit, and I ain't had to play the rest. He said, yeah, you gonna have to write this down. What did you write down? Well, I need to write down. You spit some square shit trying to compare a dude that's married, talking about that's pimp shit because he listened to his wife. He said he listened to his wife. Let the wife speak, you know. You gotta listen to the wife, what she said. She was like, he's smart. Of course she gonna say he's smart. He said that she ain't know who the fuck is she. She just some fine bitch. She done married. I don't know who the fuck she is. I really don't care. You can't compare no marriage to the pimping. There ain't no. If anything, you should have put Gorgeous Dre. If you want to talk about a marriage, a pimp that got married, and you could talk about how he is when he spitting game, how he is with his wife. I really respected that than this bullshit right here. At least I know Gorgeous Dre was the pimping. You know, he the ism. He always the ism, but we know he was the pimping. He already got his shit out there. But he ain't do that. He put a square ass motherfucker. It's like, yeah. Like, no. And like, you listen to your wife, you know. Man, a pimp, he listened to a hoe in a certain situation, but in that situation, they already know. You ain't even gotta think. You ain't even gotta ask your bitch. We in the event. My bitches already know where to stand. They already know. They stand beside me or behind me. They follow me. I ain't got to direct them on that. They already know. When we take pictures, they already know. I mean, come on, man. Ain't no pimping in this shit. Gang goofy as a motherfucker. He been gang goofy. He always talking about this prism of the ism. Like, what is the prism of the ism? It ain't no such thing. You can ask any pimp in the game that's really been down and around. They be like, prism of the ism? What the fuck is you talking? What square shit is that? They ain't gonna be like, oh yeah, I know. Yeah, the prism of the ism. Yeah, we in the prism of the ism. Like, if you don't take that square shit out of here, always adding square shit. Square shit and ism don't mix. It's like oil and water. It don't mix, man. Stop it.